Okay, today's pick a card is about what messages your animals would like to give you. That could be pets, that could be a spirit animal, could be your animus. A lot of different options. There we go. Okay, so we got 3 piles here, and I have these little creatures to show you. So this is a bunny with a heart. And we've got a bird that's a little mischievous, maybe a little angry. And then we've got this little kitty cat. Okay, so go ahead and pick your pile and I will see you there. Okay, pile 1 with your bunny. Happy heart bunny. It's so cute. I love how these ears come back like that. I'm just gonna set you right there. All right, what do your or does your animals want to say? We're just gonna go across. All right, so we've got crocus with nourishment. Honeybee. Happiness. And resolve. Interesting. Okay. Crocus, if you don't know what they are these little flowers that come out just in the beginning of spring, mid-spring, and they're so cute. They can literally just like, you can grow them in your grass. They just are pop up about that tall. They're adorable. And they're one of the first bloomers, which I think is interesting. Might tell you a bit about your animal. Nourishment. I get that this is actually more about you than your pet or spirit animal, that they want you to take better care of yourself. But I'm also getting a nurturing side to them. Yeah. I am hearing to read the one on this. There's going to be some important stuff in it, so I will do that. Okay, I'm just going to read it to you rather than summarize because I think it's well put. The diminutive honeybee has a mighty impact on the world around her. The pollination of the plants she visits provides nourishment for other animals while contributing to her own family. Every bee in the hive has a role to play that ensures the continuity of the tribe. Whether collecting pollen from flowers, building the honeycomb, tending to the progeny, or protecting the hive, all of the honeybee's duties are important and worthy of respect. The honeybee truly understands the meaning of community, organization, and teamwork, as well as the sweet rewards of hard work. Interesting that it brought up nourishment with this nourishment card here. Overall, this is just kind of general, right? A general happiness. I kind of feel that way about the honeybees as well with this, they do their work, they do their thing, but they're humming along as they go. I'm really feeling this resolve card. I want to say that your animal sees your hard work, the work of the honeybee, hard work, sees your resolve in it, and that you plan on reaching your goal. You will reach your goal. You're determined to reach your goal. And that goal can be anything. That, I mean, it can be simple daily stuff. It can be shadow work. It can be psychological. This card has a different feeling than the rest of them. It's really neat. It's interesting. It's almost suede like, leathery. Yeah, I'm really seeing this as days go by and lead and blend into each other. You're not losing sight. Okay, there's a division here. Some of you are not losing sight of your goal. Some of you need the reminder to keep up with your resolve. So to recap really quick, we've got your animal being a nurturer and wanting you to nourish yourself, take care of yourself better. Hard work, and yet at the same time understanding the whistle while you work kind of mentality, the Mary Poppins spoonful of sugar. It might be hard work, but you're getting towards something. It's good. A general sense of happiness, and that resolve that you have or had and needed the reminder of. Yeah. Okay. I think that is it. Anything else, guys? Nope. Okay. All right. I hope this was a blessing for you guys. Much love to you. Okay. Pile 2 with your birdie bird. And go there. Might move these around, but we're just gonna. We've got crystal, wisdom with the iris, abundance, and reversal. Interesting. Hmm. I'm. Sorry, guys. I like get something in and then something starts to another thing. Yeah, sometimes it's a bit messy. I am going to go ahead and read up on this one and get back to you guys with that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead because they can give up another option later if we need to go that direction. But what I was initially feeling with this is I felt like for this group this is really more of a spiritual guide, spiritual animal rather than a physical pet. Um, crystals can represent clarity, spirituality, purity, love, protection. And then you have wisdom here, which I feel really goes with the crystal, especially if you talk about clarity and spirituality. And I think that okay. Um, there's a division here in the group again. So some of you have a lot of wisdom, an abundance of wisdom. And some of you, they're saying, please rely on me. I have an abundance of wisdom for you. Um, this has nothing to do with how you view yourself, I'm hearing to say. It doesn't matter if you think you have wisdom or not. Don't just let that go. Um, if you feel connected to one version or the other, that's what you go with. With the reversal card, I'm hearing that I'm not hearing, I'm getting a concept. So like we've got these trees, right? But what's the reverse of that? It's the roots. It's down deep. And then you've got all these things that are growing. And then even crystals, rocks, you find them in the earth and you have to dig them out. Um, and so I feel like there's something for you to be digging out. There's something deep in within you that they are encouraging you in regards to. Some of you receive word as well, like I do. You hear it, it comes through your ears. You know, it doesn't have to be audible. It's not for everybody. And then it can come out your mouth and you can give it to others. And you are gifted in this way. Not everybody is. We all have our differences, our different gifts. And I think that they are encouraging you to dive into that, to look more into it, to be trusting of it. Even if we can't explain, even if we don't have all the answers, to just let go and let it be free and form. Yeah. Is there anything else? Anything specific? Okay. I'm hearing a specific message about reform, and the concept I got is in regards to what you beliefs that you have. It doesn't have to be religious. It can just be a way that you were raised, and therefore, because of some situation that happened, you have a belief that you can now reframe it, change it up. Um, what's an example? Okay. I'm hearing to talk about a kid that was in daycare that I was a part of taking care of the daycare, and he got in trouble all the time, all the time. And the poor kid just he couldn't do nap time because he got in trouble during recess, which meant he had to sit down on a timeout, and then he'd be squiggling and squirming around for nap time, and he would always be in trouble because of that. It was a never-ending cycle. Um, and one day I caught him doing the thing that he would get in trouble for. And instead of having him sit down, I made him run to get his wiggles out, get all his wiggles out. And I can't even tell you the look in that kid's eyes when he realized he wouldn't have to sit down for all of recess. It it was a very beautiful moment. And that day he slept. He slept on his nap time. He didn't get in trouble. And I really believe that that kid, and maybe he still did because I lost contact, but that kid would have grown up believing less about himself, and maybe his parents treating him as less because he always got in trouble. But he's not less. He just needed to get his frickin' wiggles out. So the beliefs that you have, there's somebody in here, the beliefs that you have, you can change them up. You can look back, go deep within yourself, and you can change them up. And it may not be anybody's fault. We don't have to go there. It's not a fault thing because everyone, we do the best we can. Parents do the best they can with what they have at that time. Now, maybe some don't, and there is abuse, but let's just generally speaking. Yeah, okay. And I think that connects back to the crystal. You have different facets on here, and you can, like with a prism, you shine it one direction and you get rainbows going off in a way, and you have it in another and it goes off that direction. And that's just a part of it. Look at it differently. Change up the direction a bit. Okay. Remember that beautiful plants grow out of the mud. You are a beautiful plant. All right, that's it. All right, guys, I hope this was a blessing for you. I hope that you feel seen and loved and heard and understood. All right, bye, guys. Okay, kitty cat people. This cute little kitten. There we go. What does your animal have to say? We've got a dahlia with patience. Oh, burial ground. Interesting. Oh, physical pain. And we have a snake and it says seduction on it. Okay. Hmm. Oh, gosh. I really, okay. I don't know why. I feel like that one's supposed to be there. I don't know at the moment because it may be different situations, general reading. If the physical pain is yours or your animals. But oh, there's a heaviness with this. Okay. One thing I will say, I do need to go read on this one, but one thing I'll say before that is that it can be very hard for both outsiders and the ones experiencing physical pain to have patience. It's hard to have patience with someone that is always in pain, and it's hard for someone that's always in pain to not be irritable. So, all right, let me read up on this one. Okay. I feel that there are way too many directions this can go in, but we'll try and cover. Burial ground is a sacred place, right? Sometimes people go there to visit loved ones that have passed on. Sometimes people go there to feel more connected to the spirit world. Some people find them peaceful. Some people find them creepy and scary. They definitely remind us of our mortality. And when you are in physical pain all the time, that's an easy thing to think of. I did have one thought about this, about maybe the person that was in physical pain all the time is not you or your animal, but someone else. It could be someone you knew. It could be someone your animal knew, or maybe your pet had a different owner and they miss their owner. It could be. I find this card really interesting because you've got two different directions that snakes are, right? So you've got the healing energy of a snake, which is like the medical sign that you see. And then you've also got kind of like the Eden and Eve with eating the apple and the snake talking to her and all that. And okay, okay. Sorry, there's so many directions happening, you guys. So a part of this that actually does work in with the seduction thing is that sometimes when we're in so much pain, we can be here's an example. Here's my own example. I'm diabetic and sometimes I am stressed the F out and sometimes I just want to eat some gosh darn freaking Oreos, man. Like I want my sweet treat. um and and that is a seduction, right? That's tempting to me. Um, and in that case, it even has to do with both. Like it's temptation and it's health because I'm a diabetic. I shouldn't be going and eating a bunch of Oreos. So that could have something to do with this part of it. Another way of looking at it is I keep seeing a timeline here. Like the snake is a timeline and it's jagged and it's got these little, I don't even mean the tree thing behind it. I mean like on the snake, it's got these little like bumpies that are coming out. Like these moments in its life that something happened, right? Um, or even maybe these bumps are what's hurting it. Maybe it's got, it's just constantly happening. Um, which doesn't even have to mean physical pain. It can, but pain. it's easy to want, I shouldn't say easy. We all want to be healthy. We all want that. We all desire health, to be fit, to feel good, to be able to have the energy you had as a child. But time happens and we can't help it. And it goes on. And even though there are these jagged moments, there's still beauty. There are still also smooth moments that happen. Take a hold of those moments. If you truly have pain often, really appreciate the good moments. Really dive into surrendering your all into that joy of that moment to make your life as full as possible. Okay, I'm being reminded to hit back to for those of you that have a pet, a physical pet with you that lost its owner, and that they are trying to tell you that they miss they miss their old owner, and it's not necessarily it's not a thing against you. They're asking for patience. It has nothing to do with you. It's just it's grief. It's grief. It happens, right? I'm also being told to tell you about my dahlia. I have a dahlia out in my yard that I actually tried to kill. And I got tired of it because they're picky plants. Um and I was trying to actually have a vegetable garden. I grew beets and carrots, and so I pulled them all up. Well, this freaking dahlia decided to pop up anyways, even though I thought I had pulled it out. And it's out there growing, even with the hot weather and me not watering it as often. It's doing its darndest. Um, and I feel like that's a piece of this for any direction that this pile goes and for any of you. Either someone close to you is doing their darndest, your pet, or someone close to you, or you are doing your darndest to keep going, to keep fighting. I am feeling like I need either another card or a charm for this one. Give me one sec. All right. Top card. All right. Let's see. Have faith in your dreams. Okay. There we go. That's better. The shadows fade away. Newness will come. For those that have chronic pain, physical pain, it is not a bad thing to continue for hope. To continue to hope. To want hope. To continue to try to find answers. To... Oh, okay, okay. I just heard for some of you, this might be really helpful. There's a product out there that is a topical, and you can buy it pretty much anywhere. I mean, it's online, anything. But it's magnesium lotion. I have found, I even tried increasing my magnesium orally and it didn't do anything. But magnesium lotion helps a lot. Especially if you have muscle issues, joint issues, just put that lotion on there. I hope that that's helpful for some of you. It's okay to keep fighting for an answer, to dream for that, to believe in that. And let me say this, even when it seems like you no longer have any hope and you have that breakdown moment, that in itself is also beneficial because you're getting the shit out of you, right? You're crying, you're releasing all of that bottled up anguish that you were holding on to because you keep on trying, you keep going forward, you keep pushing, and it gets so freaking tiring. And then you finally, you can cry and you can let it all out. You can even scream, you can hit the pillow, you can do whatever it is. And that eases your body. That helps. And then continue again to have faith, to keep going forward. Have patience, have hope. Okay, is that it? Do we have anything specific, anything else? Okay, we're good. All right, I hope that you guys feel loved and seen and heard and understood, and I hope this was a blessing for you. Bye, guys.